Welcome back to Adjusting Success. I know we took a break on this and I sent out some notifications and emails over the last few weeks. Got some feedback. Tuesdays at 12 p.m. Eastern is going to be the new YouTube lives for Adjusting Success. We had great results back in early 2024, late 2023 with this. Helped a lot of chiropractors. I got super busy and stopped it, but there's been requests to bring it back. So thank you for your feedback. We're going to try this time. I know no one's going to be on here this week because it's the first one back, but each and every week, Tuesdays, 12 p.m. Eastern time. I guess many chiropractors do take Tuesday morning shift off or Tuesday afternoon shift off, and they were giving me feedback saying, I think that would be a good time, or Tuesday or Thursdays. So I will make it work as long as it helps you and brings value to you each and every week. Here's what you do on Adjusting Success. You log in live on YouTube, and in the comments, you start commenting, and it will pop up on the screen in my chat, and I'll see it, and we can answer questions live. Now, if it doesn't work live, you will have value in each and every one of these videos where I teach you marketing that you can do on yourself or hold your digital marketing agencies accountable on, and bring ideas back to them to improve the marketing that you're doing currently. So that's the point on that. Let's say you miss it. You can always go back on the channel, watch it anytime on your free time, 11 o'clock at night in bed. You can watch it, and then you can leave a comment in the comment section. I get pinged, and I'll try and answer that question as quickly as I can within the next 24 hours and respond on the comment section. And you'll get pinged that somebody responded, and anyone can respond. Any chiropractor can respond. Anyone can help each other on this feed. So I think it worked really well. I was kind of looking at the lives as how many people were logging in. I'm like, nobody really likes this stuff. But then I stopped doing it, and people were like, hey, where's the Adjusting Success? I went back and watched a lot of the videos. I was like, oh, I did not know that. We also have Marketing 101 for Chiropractors podcast. You can listen to this at any time, stream it anywhere, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. It's all over the place. So make sure you subscribe to that. That drops every Friday, and it's a podcast style that you can listen to on your own time to help you stay ahead of the curve for your marketing and growth of your business. All right, I think that's all the tidy stuff. What we're going to do this week to get us back in is why most chiropractic marketing is failing in 2026. Well, 2025. 2026 just started, and we don't want to continue failing into 2026. So, and we did the podcast as well, and it's all on the same thing. If your growth depends on $27 exams, Facebook gimmicks, or chasing volume just to survive, your business is fragile. And 2026 is going to expose that for you, and we don't want you to get exposed. So I'm going to show you why most chiropractic marketing is breaking, and how doctors who win from here forward are going to be just not doing it through traffic. They're going to be doing it through that, realizing that ads are becoming more expensive. They're realizing that patients are more skeptical, staff turnover is higher, compliance is lower, burnout is real, times have shifted. I mean, inflation is real. People are demanding more money, both in your office as well, right? Your own staff is demanding more money all the time. It's the pressure's there, and it comes in the market as well. So we can actually share a little bit here and go through meta ads. I want this to be an intro video for most people that didn't experience Adjusting Success in the past. You can go in here and follow along. If any questions that pop up, they're like, hey, why is my funnel not producing this? Or why are my leads getting a lot of no responses? Are they bots? Are they not bots? What's going on? We can dive in and look right in through Ads Manager and do some stuff right here on Adjusting Success Live. That's what the live portion is. There's tons of podcasts out there on marketing, tons of stuff that you can listen to, tons of information you can digest. What I'm trying to do is get to the nitty gritty that I think most chiropractic offices have the questions about. If I have a question about in my office, you probably have that question. So as peers, we can sit here and work through this together without outside noise and influence that most of the time doesn't work. A lot of these outside marketers treat us like medium and large size businesses, and we're like, we can't market like that. It sounds good. I should be on billboards. I should be doing 5,000 a month in a Google ad spend. I should, but it just doesn't work for the average chiropractic office. And that's the reality of this stuff. Plus retainers and all this stuff. It becomes unaffordable for most chiropractic offices, well above their budget to do this. So that's the point of Adjusting Success, is how do you get through this better? So the problem isn't Facebook, it isn't Google. The problem is that most chiropractors are still marketing like it's 2015. The old model discounts urgency. The old model has discounts, urgency, volume, and short term thinking. So come in for the $29 exam, limited spots available, expires January 31st. Creating the urgency, the new reality is that authority is actually what wins. Clarity wins, outcome wins, retention wins. That's what wins in our advertising. And that's what we want to do. So what we can do on adjusting success is this is which is what I love is I can share the screen with you. These are my current ads running in I'm going to just use mine as an example because I don't want to use any clients on here, but I'm more than happy to share my stuff. You guys can copy, you can swipe and deploy, you can do whatever you like with this stuff. Currently running a decompression ad that has been doing very well, $50 a day. And I know you guys are always looking at, what's the video? What's the text? You're getting caught up in the wrong things here. So take a look at my ad here, decompression. I want to show you how this all works and how we want to, if you're setting up your own ads, maybe you want to look a little closer, but if you're not, just look at there you go, the ad copy. I know you guys are all about the ad copy. What'd you say in the ad? I want to copy what you put in the ad. Well, okay. Well, here we go. Stop living with back pain. Start fixing it for just $49. Still doing the offer, right? Because people are like, okay, $49. I'm listening. What bull crap gimmicks do you have, buddy? If back pain, sciatica, or herniated disc is stopping you from living the way you want, full life is your answer. For $49, you're going to get all this stuff. Now, this is called a value stack. You guys don't do a very good job with your value stack. Doctor consultation, comprehensive exam, orthopedic and neurological testing, MRI review, digital x-rays if needed, first spinal decompression treatment, personalized recovery plan, handkerchiefs in your back pocket, tying your shoes before you walk out the front door, a sandwich I'll prepare for you when you come on in, full glass of water, sparkling or still, paper that's a little bit thicker than the normal, matte covered and glossy. You come on in, you get eye exam done for cardinal fields of gaze, a posture screening for that, a SAM unit posture screen to see your balance with your shoulders, a screen, what's it called? Posture Pro, posture screen, iPad, state of the art technology, motion posture screening, thermal scans, heart rate variability, static EMG testing, range of motion. I mean, this thing should just keep going and going. That's your value stack. You're like, oh, these guys typically charge $300 for that exam. I could go in and do it for $49. Okay. It's no different than the exam you're currently doing. This is an easy sell for us, right? The value stack is missed. So if we're going to build authority and we're going to build trust, we have to build that value stack because people are going to read and be like, oh, hang on. This isn't like the acupuncture thing I went to where they came on in, filled out a form, and I pretty much just laid on the table and they did the needling. You see, nothing against acupuncture, but there's the value stack here is like, wait, this is different. I gotta try. The point of advertising is I have to try that. Think about you as a consumer and what you click on, right? Well, that's a lot of cool stuff. I need to check that out. Like Swig just opened around here. It's a soda place. My wife literally said, I'm gonna take the kids and try. I'm like, no, you're not. We don't drink soda. What are you doing? She's a chiropractor. We graduated from Palmer together. So I'm going to take him to Swig. I'm like, no, this was through text. I have the text. I can show you. I'm like, no, what? No, why? You guys just going to look at the building? Like, what are you doing? So no, we're going to try it out. It's new. It's been on my feed. I got to go check it out. I'm like, oh my gosh. Like, and she hated it. She got the kids something, a root beer thing. And she got like a diet. Great. Alzheimer's for her later in life. Wonderful. And, anyways, came back and I was like, you got to be joking. I'm like, and I look at the marketing, Real Housewives of Mormon Wives, Real Mormon Wives or something like that. The show. Okay. That's where Swig got popular. Fine. Now they're opening up all over the place. Place isn't going to last. Trust me on that one. It's not going to be around in 5 years for sure. But okay, we're getting off topic. So there's your value stack total for your exam. You put your exam fee on there. That's what with everything. If they were going to do all this plus their first decompression, it's going to be $300 to get started with us. Spinal decompression is designed to relieve, so a little bit of information to relieve pressure, reduce inflammation, and help your body heal without drugs. There's limited spots available. Tap to sign up. Here's our location. Click on this link if you want to learn more about spinal decompression. Okay, then we have a second variation of the same thing. It helps with herniated and bulging disc, degenerative disc disease, pinch. Now I'm trying to get a pinpoint for the client to hear and be like, oh wait, I have a bulging disc. Like we got to connect the dots for them. Be like, is this for me? I don't know if this is for me. $49 sounds good, but wait, I got a bulging disc. This is for me. Same thing. Do you have pain radiating into the back of your head where, cool compress or going into a darker room helps? They're like, oh, those are the types of headaches I get. That's what we want with our marketing. And that's why we have different variations to try and catch different people. Okay, this one's just a value stack again as well. Now, well, I got to see the ads. Enrico, what's the ads? Okay, well, here's a video of our DOC table doing its thing in a time lapse. It's sped up. So instead of watching them go through the 25 minutes of decompression, it's sped up in a time lapse for 15 seconds, quickly shows, fine. Degenerative disc disease, disc bulges, disc herniations
doing the videos,
they can cause
explaining how things work
along the cervical spine, or
okay,
that we use here.
And you show it through here.
We can get forces.
You show how it works. You narrate the problem and how you fix the problem. That's the ad that you want to be running. So we just use different videos and different placements based on where they're being placed, right? So Facebook feed, different feeds. And if the original video we shot doesn't fit well, because this one's a 9:16, then we use a different video that's cropped and better for 1-to-1 ratio for this. So you just go through the stuff and you have your design in here. And we have it set up for our CRM. We have it for website hits, offline events, and we're keeping track of all of our meta things as well. I also use the form. I'm a big fan of the form. Your forms now, 2025 had a huge problem with bots in it. Huge problem with bots. So we used our forms, and what was happening, we were getting a lot of dead leads. I was too guilty of it. Set up some friends' accounts too, and they were like, "Dude, we're getting tons of leads, but I can't. None of them are picking up the phone. The phone numbers don't even ring. The emails would bounce." I'm like, "What the heck is that?" And it was truly bots. Facebook, actually, Meta had something on their support webpage where you go through the blogs, and it read that we're working on cleaning up bot activity on our forms. Here's our suggestions: use higher intent forms and ask more questions. And I was like, it was like July by the time I came across this. I'm like, okay, Meta's saying to do this. So what you do is you add some questions in here to prevent or restrain the bots from getting through this. Do we have a recent MRI? Have you had any spinal fusion surgery before? Anything else you want us to know? This is important so you actually have something they need to type. A bot won't type stuff. So if you see people answer and click all the answers on here, they're probably a higher intent lead. You can put a lot more energy into them to try and get them to book an appointment. You can move these people onto, once they fill it all out, they can submit, they can click a button, and you can go straight to a calendar or a booking link where they can book if you want to. Ours makes them just go to the website and we do the booking because of other issues for funneling in our office. We don't like people getting into our schedule and clogging it all up. Different issues for different offices. What else do you do, Dr. D? What's your green DOC ad? What does that look like? Okay, well, some different colors in the background to help catch people's attention. We've got the orange DOC one there. These ones are working really well right now. We're getting them for like $28 a lead. Pretty average, pretty good. Here's a video. These ones are probably the best. As far as this, have a video, have you overlaid on the video. You can use CapCut narrating this entire video in the background. This is a 60-second video, and you could be narrating it in the background. I don't think this one has volume. No. So that one is dubbed, and you could be narrating this whole thing. Suffering from sciatica and pinched nerve. At Full Life Chiropractic, we deal with many cases of this all the time. And the primary reason for this is nerve interference. And this can happen from a disc ball, and then you just narrate the video
I just sit like this on a camera and I record it. The video is playing right in front of me on the screen, and I'm just looking at the camera as it's going, and I'm just talking. Then I can dub, and I can take my recording, JPEG me on top of it, and you've got an ad. And you can create, when you get good at CapCut and these little things, it can take you 15 minutes to create a new ad, plus the time it took to record it. You could be doing this stuff on your own, or you can give it to your digital agency, be like, listen, I heard somewhere in fairy tale land that these types of videos work well on adjusting success, and I want to try it in my office. And you can do that as well. You can hold your team accountable to prepare better ads for your office. So that's how we do it through there. These ones work really well. Knowing your numbers is really important as well. This is the last 30 days, but we can do maximum just to see how these are doing on here, and the cost per lead and how many leads you're getting on here. So the orange one is winning. It's created 34 out of the 50 leads that we have here. Total. There you go. I did the math for you. 54 out of the total leads are all coming from there. It's our best performing one for 29 bucks a lead. And they're paying 49 to come on in, right? So you got to do the math. If they're coming in, you're getting all these leads. Now, not all 54 are new patients, right? We got to now funnel them and get them in. So we keep this going. It keeps our new patients flowing as well. And what we want to look at is metrics on here. And the metrics I always look at is this one. Once we get over 2, it's time to create new ads in here. And when you go in here, you want to change the images and the text to give it a new look. So last time I did it was about 6 weeks ago, and it's probably time to go in and fix it. But the old style that we used to teach is that once it gets to 2, you hit the duplicate and you create a whole new line here, a whole new ad. You go into the ad, so you have a duplicated one, and you can go in and then change it and start it again. However, the new things that are happening on Meta is that the learning phase is actually hurting our ads. So before, you would prompt a new ad, it will start showing it to the audiences that you've already built. The new algorithm that they have, the new AI, is what's going on. So they have AI intelligence that does this, is it starts from scratch. You create a new ad, it starts populating it. So instead of that 48-hour turnaround where you start getting leads, it could take up to a week. It's a week of your money that they're taking for 50 bucks a day. I don't like it. So what I worked around is I'll go in and I'll change the date on this one, and I'll update it to my new edit. So I'll go in here, I'll edit it. It'll say 1/20/2026. And then I'll just continue riding it. Even though this frequency keeps building, what I'm looking at is my cost per lead. So I know my cost per lead on this ad is averaging about 30 bucks. If it starts creeping up, then it's time to create a whole new ad. If it stays the same or even dips a little bit, we're doing okay. Does that make sense? That's the new thing for 2026. How are you going to learn this stuff if you didn't, follow something or anything on there as well? So that's Facebook forms, that's landing page type ads there. This is what to expect on Adjusting Success. They can be as quick as 15-minute videos. I've been here for over an hour on some of these videos because of the questions that come in. I will sit here and I will answer them. I've blocked off my Tuesdays, 12 p.m. Eastern until 1 to do this for you. Show me that it's valuable by showing up or leaving comments in the videos so that I know to keep on going. And I will be here each and every week, continuing to give you resources so that you can grow and scale your business.